Hello there. Thank you for clicking on this tarot card forecast. I'm really glad you're here. Little housekeeping. I'm going to actually apologize for the video quality. I'm using an iPhone with a cracked screen cover. So it's not the best video quality right now. Need to get a new screen cover for it. And I'll get around to it. This doesn't feel like a super pressing thing for me at this point, so, Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. This is a general energy reading. This is a tarot card forecast for what's coming up for you. This channel is not monetized. You're not going to hear me advertising anything. You're not going to see advertising. I don't do this for that. I do this because I have a gift and I like to share it. And if you're looking for a he said, she said reading, this probably is not the reading for you. Look at the energies that are around you. These energies will manifest in the forms of people quite often. And the people around us and our interactions with them are a reflection of ourselves. So if that sounds really weird to you and not what you're looking for, then by all means, please find another reader. There's a ton out there that do an amazing job at telling the wonderful stories of life. I try to avoid that because I don't want to influence you into a particular path. I want you to follow your path. That's the whole point of being here, is finding our paths and following them. And with that said, Isis, please be with me. Please take over and do this reading. Bring forth the most clear, concise, accurate messages for the collective. So it is. First, we're going to look at the inside energies. What's going on inside of you? This is your head, your heart, and your grounding. And what's going on is balancing of head and heart, temperance. It's a wonderful card. It's supposed to be one of the angels. I don't know if it's Michael. I don't see a sword, but it's an angel for sure. Has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. And they're pouring the water between the cups. They're balancing their emotions. They're grounded, but also with their emotions. So the water is a representation of emotion, and the earth is the tangible, the physical world. And they're balancing out their emotions as it relates to their emotional body and their physical body. This is going on inside, like you're looking for balance right now, or you're working with balance right now. Don't know which phase of that you're in specifically, but that's what's happening. Let's talk more about what's going on inside the collective at this time, please. Tell us more about this. And the answer is no, we're not going to tell more about that. The moon, what's hidden, the unseen, the intuitive. There's something going on right now that's very felt experience. And that could be why you're, like, the first energy is temperance. Okay, I have this massive felt experience happening here. How do I ground this felt experience? Tell us more, please, about what's going on inside the collective at this time, please. And thank you. Tell us more. And the devil. Okay, so that's all major arcana. That's a definite note. And I can't show this one too much because they're partially drawn nude people, and YouTube doesn't like nudity of any kind. I don't know why. I have no problem with nudity. It's a body. Everybody has one. And this is a poorly drawn body. It's not even a good representation of the human body. Regardless, I guess that's my devil, is I have an obsession about restriction and control on us, in how we can express ourselves. So that's the devil energy. The devil truly is about restriction, control, manipulation. So you're having some deep intuitive notions, feelings about control that you've experienced or are experiencing, and you're trying to ground this understanding into reality, into your physical reality, and how you can actually manage this and work with this. Get yourself out of the whatever bondage situation. And I don't necessarily mean like you're chained up in someone's basement. I really hope that's not the case. Unless if that's what you're into. If that's what you're into, don't let me yuck your yum, okay? Do you. But the devil energy is, like I said, it's addiction, it's obsession, it's control. So this could be inside yourself, or you're feeling the need to control something, and you're trying to find your balance in that. You'll know your story as I'm saying these words. Now we're going to look at what's coming towards you through this time. And this is what you're going to be working with in the physical world to work these energies out, to work these energies through. Or it could be that you're in a controlling relationship. I'll use the relationship example. Let's say you're in a manipulative, controlling relationship, and your emotional body is screaming at you that this is manipulative and it's controlling and it isn't right for you. And you're trying to find the way to, instead of react to the situations, to respond to them. That would be the temperance energy, is that you're, instead of being reactive when someone gaslights you, I intuitively feel this, I emotionally feel that something isn't right here. I asked this person, I asked my partner about it, and they say, screw you, you crazy bitch, gaslighting isn't real, you made it up. Now, that can be inflammatory, and a lot of times when I react, I'm like, fuck you, man. But once we've lost. So, you could be now trying to work through a phase where you're, okay, so this energy comes back at me, and instead of reacting, I'm responding like my feelings are real and valid, and I won't accept that from you. Goodbye. Or whatever it is, whatever the situation is. You'll know your situation. So apply it how it works within your situation. Let's see about this outside world. What's coming towards the collective through this time to work these energies through? Judgment. Something's getting brought back up. This is a issue that has passed and now is being brought back up. See, I think I can show these because they're nude, but you can't see their bits. And they're blue because they're dead. See, they're standing up out of the coffins. So something's getting brought back up. And there's that same angel again, blowing their trumpet. Is it Gabriel who's supposed to blow the trumpet at the end? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that sort of things. Coffee. Oh, I needed that. Whew. Okay. All right, so judgment. Temperance and judgment. Something is being brought back up to be looked at again. And it has to do with oppression, obsession, a magician. Someone is manifesting this, bringing this together. So you have a magician who wants this to be looked at again. Okay? This is what's coming towards you. So this is outside of you. This isn't you reaching out and bringing this up. This could be something you've done in the past. And, we're not all saints. Everyone's a sinner. Everyone's a saint at different times. And everyone is the villain in someone else's story. And we all have things in this life that we really could apologize for, So, yeah. What else can we say about this, Spirit? What about what's coming towards the collective? Interesting. Again, another major arcana. Strength. Could be a Leo. I have to say that. I don't have to say that. Oh yeah, and that devil energy, that could also be a Capricorn. The moon energy, that could be a Cancer. The temperance energy, that could be a Sagittarius, which we are in Sagittarius season right now. Judgment could be, I don't really know. Yeah, interesting. I don't know an astrological sign to assign to Judgment. Magician could be anyone. I've heard people say, that's Gemini energy. No, anyone can be magician energy. Strength, for sure, is a Leo energy or solar energy. Interesting. So, someone is finding the strength. They're manifesting this to bring this back up again with you. And this could be and since it's Judgment, it's something from the past. And you have very oppressive feelings about it, whatever this is. What's the grossing or blocking energy here, Spirit? The World. Oh my. And I gotta cover her up. There we go. The World. This is not just a major arcana deck, by the way. It's not. That's really amazing. This is kind of a powerful reading. So, a cycle ending, or letting a new cycle begin, could be blocking. There's a rigidness that, and in the World, those are all fixed signs. So, Leo, Taurus, is it Aquarius and Scorpio? Yeah. Anyway, and they're fixed signs. So there's something fixed about this and needing to let this new cycle begin. Okay. Letting go of the cycle seems to be a blockage here. That's an energy that's getting in the way. What more can we say about this? Emperor, card of Aries. It's also a card of having dominion over your own life. Seeing that in the blocking position or in the crossing energies, in the challenge energy, for some of you, it's going to be that you are trying too hard to control a situation. And for others of you, it's going to be that you are not stepping up to a situation, to control, to guide, manifest, blah, blah, blah. But I'm seeing this in the crossing energy as the World and the Emperor. It's almost feeling to me like a failure. I don't like using that word. But to let go and allow something to take its course. To let an old cycle end and let a new cycle begin. Because I know best. That's the Emperor looks like he's saying to me. I know best, and this is the way Dad did it, and this is the way Grandpa did it, and this is the way we're going to do it. And it's like, well, that's the way that got us to the situation we're in now, so maybe we need to let that shit go and try something differently. Okay? Anyway, I'm just saying. Lastly, about this potential crossing energy before I bother myself. And the Death. Oh, seriously, there are more cards in here than just Major Arcana. This is a big week. So, something is coming to an end. And, wow, I have the Death opposed to the Devil across from strength. Yeah. So this is about, it's in the challenge, the death is in the challenge position with the Emperor in the world. So the challenge is to allow this cycle to end. It needs to end. Okay, and that's opposed to the devil. There's an obsessive energy within the self, that is, nope, it is this way. This is the way it is. It's always been this way. It's going to be this way. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Does it really feel that way, or is it fear that's making you think that way? Is it really that way, or is it fear that's making us think that way? Things can be other ways. Just saying. Whew. Yeah. Letting go of the need to control how something goes is going to be very valuable at this time. Spirit, can you show us advice, please? How can this move forward with the best intention, with the highest and best unfoldment for all involved? What can collective do to aid in this unfolding, to let this work out for the best of all? What advice do you have, Spirit, please? Fucking chill, babies. Relax. Take a nap. Four of Swords. See, I told you there's more than just Major Arcana in here. I won't say that I can't lie, because I do find myself occasionally lying. But I try not to. I don't like that energy. But yeah, take a nap. Don't be afraid to let go of a conflict. You don't have to stay engaged with a person or within a conversation or communication that's uncomfortable for you. You really don't have to. You may feel bound. I'm starting to feel the devil as an Eight of Swords, as in it's imposed upon you and you're functioning with it. You know, you're keeping that devil energy there because that's the way Grandpa did it, or that's the way Grandma did it, that's the way Mom does it. Doesn't mean it's the way you have to do it. Okay? Something needs to be let go of here. And for you, the collective, the best thing is to take a chill. You may not be the one that needs to engage in this. The devil wasn't at your top. It wasn't at your crown. This was further down inside you. So this could be something that's been getting imposed upon you. So letting go, and if you feel tired, take a nap. Let yourself nap. Any other advice, Spirit, please? Please, Spirit. Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. More about letting go of conflict conversations. And these can also be thoughts. Swords are thoughts. This is air energy. This happens within the mind and in speech. So, and these are balanced thoughts. And letting go of them. Letting them be. Six of Swords, they're moving on to calmer waters. They're taking their stuff with them, yeah, but they're disengaged from whatever conflict it was, because Five of Swords then leads to the Six of Swords. Five of Swords is a conflict card. Six of Swords is, I'm moving away from this conflict. So there's a lot here about taking a rest, staying out of conflicts. You know, someone comes up to you with, hey, blah, 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 you're the blah, blah, and let me get back to you on that. I don't need to talk to you about this right now. I actually can't talk to you about this right now. I don't have the bandwidth. That's actually a real answer. You can say that to people. It's okay. You know, it's actually okay to say, not today. I can't talk about that today. Sorry, my plate is already full. I have too many other things. And I want to give this my full attention when I do talk with you about it. That makes them feel special. Last advice, please, Spirit, please. King of Cups. King of Cups is the most emotionally intelligent card in the tarot. He's sitting on his stone throne on top of the water. How it's floating, I don't know, not my problem. Different physics, I guess. But he's not shaken by the waters. It's telling me, if that's advice, moving away from negative conflict, taking a rest when you need to, so you can rise above your emotional body in a situation. This is about acting from the temperance, the balance between the head and the heart. It's acting from a place of not passivity, but emotional awareness and groundedness, both. Be aware of your emotions, be honest about your emotions, but being honest about your emotions does not mean flipping out on a person and cussing them out. It's about being mature in a situation that is potentially very volatile, and with all these major arcana cards, this is very profound within your soul path. This has to do with your life, your soul path, your you. This is big. And it's happening in the very now-ish future. So this is a tarot card forecast. So I'm only looking at the next. Generally, these are good for like 5 days. So this is coming. And I've actually been feeling a lot of energies lately. So I'm not surprised that this reading looks this way. Spirit, what will they get if they're able to maintain their emotions and get through this situation without flipping their shit? All right. You'll get to hold the high ground when this House of Cards comes down. And you're going to want the high ground through this, I can tell. Well, my friends, that's what I have for you. This is what I have for you for this tarot card forecast. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, click like. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. You want more readings like this by me? Click subscribe. I post a couple readings a week. I have a job, and this is not my job. This is my vocation. This is my gift, and I love giving back. But yeah, if you want more readings, by me, click subscribe. Drop a comment if this resonated for you, if you want to share in this community. We like to support each other, not beat each other up here. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. From my heart to yours, I send you peace, and I send you love. Take care.